How shall I begin? All effort to win. Come out on top, bruised, but still I'm winning in the end. Oh, period. See, period. You're fearing it. Next to me on my mic, rapper the just inferior. My posterior pulls not my brain, but secondary. Mic to mouth as how I track down adversaries. Let me give you a brief bio so you can test the style. Innovations on my thing so I can go the extra mile. I'll attack, attract maximum. Rarely my minimum action soon to be a club favorite. Cause I'm the coming attraction. Rule of school at MC with official competition. Parasol at Capella Peep the Week. Competition they should listen. Is it live or Memorex with lies? Scared to use intelligence. Your methods are irrelevant. Home writing poems, the wrong is touched up. The microphone blown up. I'm calling your bluff. Step into the ozone. Yo, can you hear me? Is this working? I don't know if it's working. Let's go to YouTube anyway. Oh, internet is just weird, isn't it? It's weird, man. What's to consider about the internet? It's just really weird. Strange crap. That perhaps you may need to regulate. The long term, this AI crap is all a MINDFUCK, nothing more, nothing less. Should really be editing my video for later, really, shouldn't I? It's so good. Drinking green tea. What time is it? 1:30. And I'm going to be playing that. I'm not getting enough sleep. That all right. Being live. Oh, there it is. One sec, people. 1 sec. Okay. Bang for buck. Long time no see. Crescencio, Leon, Bruce Gas. Oh, you got the good green, Bruce. You got the good green. Yeah, I got the green, but the green tea. I got the green tea. So quick, man. All right, so how we doing out there? Hitting that like button. Yeah, man. Right, where's my glasses? I'm not getting used to having bad eyes, man. Not getting used to it at all. No, I'm not gonna watch that. Okay, they're talking about the hate for Devin Haney with memes, jokes, and all. But for Jaime Munguia, almost no smokes for love, said Cruz about boxing. Yeah, the deadline is set for the end of the week against Connor. Yeah, for Chris and Connor to get it done. Some people seem to think just because Chris has done pay-per-view, that makes him some bankable commodity. When you know what I realized, yeah, there's been a few people who made comments, and I'm not having a go at you. I'm not having a go at you. I could do, but I'm not going to. Right? If I make, say, let's 5 stories in one of my uploads, regular uploads, not the live. You know what I mean? Like the upload, the volume 620, whatever. If I make one section and I explain that Eubank and his last pay-per-view against James DeGale actually crashed the ITV pay-per-view platform. They shut the pay-per-view platform off after that fight. And they got out of boxing soon after, and Al Heyman hopped it. Al Heyman had a deal with ITV and Fox and Sports. And after the Eubank and DeGale fight, the deal was over. The first, I don't know how the second one did. I haven't got a clue. But the first Liam Smith Eubank fight flopped at the box office. And here's the thing, right? You can't say I'm a hater. I bought the Eubank DeGale pay-per-view. I bought Smith versus Eubank. I bought all of them. But they flopped. Right? A lot of people who keep saying Eubank is the A side, they're just looking at like from how like, but he's done pay-per-view beats. So what? Pay-per-view is based on not yesterday's number. Pay-per-view is based on what can you potentially do for this event. So you think the people who are backing the people backing your fight, backing the promotion, do they care about the numbers you did yesterday, or are they concerned about the upcoming event? They're concerned about the upcoming event. What can you do for that pay-per-view upcoming that we're putting money behind, that we're putting money in your pocket for? That's what they're concerned about. You know, people like, they don't look at a lot of things. And then sometimes when I talk, they say, oh, you're arrogant, you talk like you know everything. It's not like I know everything. If you take a pragmatic look at stuff, it ain't hard to tell. Has Ben Shalom produced one bankable commodity since he's took over from Eddie Hearn? Has he? Has he or has he not? His biggest fight has been who? Brook versus Khan. That's been his biggest fight. You can't just take Conor Ben and Chris into consideration here, right? I had someone saying, because I use all receipt-based stuff. So I took Robert Tebbett's poll about where everybody's going to watch the boxing, right? 2,000 plus people is a huge sample size. It's pretty big. It is pretty big. It's a good indicator. Not 100%, but what else do you have? So 34 people, 34% are going to watch it on DAZN. 15% are going to watch it on Sky, 10% on TNT. That's twice the number with some to spare. Most of the people who are going to purchase Eubank and Ben are Matchroom fans. Listen, the Matchroom fan base has been developing since the 80s. It's 2 different ball games. It's 2 different animals. Chris is like flop pay-per-views. And all right, he might have earned some good pay-per-view money with Al Heyman, but that's in America when he's fighting the likes of What's the Eastern European guy? I like his boxing style. Actually, he's a southpaw. What's his name? The one who injured his shoulder, and who beat him? Andy Lee beat him. Forgot his name. Yeah, he might have earned some good money. He might have even earned a good guarantee against the girl. The facts are, the event flopped, and it crashed the deal between Heyman and Pox and Sports. That's the truth. That's the truth. Conor Benn is probably good for 50-50. Probably good for 50-50. But people, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because he got caught up in the PED scandal, and there's this that, like, I'll tell you what, like, how many people have said it already? He deserves less of the split because he took PEDs. And we've discussed it already. One is a moral discussion, and the other one is a negotiation discussion. What, like, if you go into the moral discussion, we could be here all day going back and forth. I don't have time for that. I'm sure you don't have time for that. The moral discussion, we can do it on another platform. If you want to do it, take Bell Beats. Right now, you're just talking about what you can get from what you can negotiate. Can we do another hangout where we talk about the moral implications or ramifications? Yeah, cool. Then I would do that. But like you know what it is? Especially if you're a dude, right? If you're unable to compartmentalize stuff because you're so caught up, it's not a good look for you, man. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Yeah. What the first Eubank? I tell you what, the first Eubank and Smith fight didn't do 200K. Right? Show me where it done 200K. Show me your receipt, Napa Fitness. Where's your receipt? I'm saying the first one. The second one may have done. Right? I didn't say Eubank versus Korobov was pay-per-view. I said he might have earned a good purse. Yeah. And if you start trying to do that, put stuff in there what I didn't say, I've got no problem taking you out because I'm not going to stay here arguing with you all day. Yeah? Right? Well, okay. Where's the receipt? Where's the receipt that it done 200K? Where's the receipt? Show me where it done 200K. No, I don't care what you know for a fact. Where's the receipt that it done 200K? Where's the receipt? The only person who can A-side, I'm talking about domestic boxing. The only person who can A-side a Matchroom fighter is a Frank Warren fighter. The rest of them can't do it. You know, like a Tyson Fury or a Nick Ball, if there's any other featherweights. The rest of them, you can't A-side no Eddie Hearn Matchroom fighter. No, you can't. It didn't do 200K. Oh, yeah, Beefy is not a great nickname. Well, I look, Beefy's funny though. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was asking, what's a worse nickname than the Doncaster De La Hoya? Someone just said Beefy. Geordie Triple G says, someone says, yeah, that was pretty bad. John Blaze, Boots and Boo Boo are stupid in my opinion. Boots it suits him though, because he's kind of I don't want to describe him. He's just got his temperament is different, isn't it, Boots Ennis? He's quietly spoken. Bootsy Farnsworth. Big up Case K. Big up 2B Strohs. Yeah, Korobov. Matt Korobov. I actually like Korobov. Bud. No. What's wrong with Bud? Bud Grover's all right. Bud's all right, Mr. S. Bud's all right. I mean, I guess, I mean, like, some people might. Everyone sees them all different. Yeah. Crap nicknames. Doncaster De La Hoya is absolutely. Oh dear. Bernard Hopkins, he went from executioner to an alien. To the second phase when he started getting old, he was the alien, wasn't he? Yeah. Big up Lisa Bells. About 200,000. Didn't do no 200K. Didn't do no 200K. That's why you ain't bought the receipt up. Yeah, man. Yeah, Connor definitely 50-50 is good. 50-50 is good. Especially if the zone are going to be selling twice the amount of pay-per-view. Twice the amount. So I don't know how they'll work it out because the way Bob Arum would split a dual pay-per-view is that we're going to cover Teofimo Lopez's purse with the ESPN money, and Eddie can cover Jaron Ennis's money with the DAZN money. But in Eubank's case, if they're going to cover his money with the Sky money, well, we're doing twice the amount of traffic on DAZN. So if they're relying on just the pay-per-view money alone to pay him, he comes off horrible. He comes off horrible compared to what Conor will get. Unless there's a deal done. If there's some kind of deal. You know? They're not selling pay-per-views, man. They're not selling pay-per-views. They're not selling pay-per-view. They haven't got no attractions. They do not have no attractions. You know what I mean? Shut up, Napper. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting tired of you. Shut up, man. You haven't got a clue what you're talking about. You've got a clue. Mr. S. Doncaster De La Hoya is stupid and it fits Dave Allen perfect. Yeah. There's all different ways how them splits work out. It don't just go one way. Yeah? There's all different ways that them splits go. It don't just go one way. Sometimes the fighters don't get guarantees. All their money, all they're going to earn is what the pay-per-view generates. Sometimes. So don't be talking no crap. Yeah? Too early in the morning for that. Yeah? And Chris can't get no money nowhere else without Conor Benn. Because Johnny Bet doesn't get him that kind of money. And neither does Erislandy Lara. Get him that cut. He's not going to fight Erislandy Lara anyway because he can't beat Lara. He just doesn't have the skills to beat Lara. He doesn't have the skills. Doesn't matter how old Lara is. He can't beat Lara. Can't beat Lara. So he's stuck. He can't fight for world titles. He's shook of Johnny Beck. He was shook of Shiraz. shook. Alexander, is the girl Eubank's best win? What do you think? Beats. Yeah, probably is actually. Probably is. Either the girl or Arthur Abraham. One of the two. You could say they were both past their best, but you know what I mean. Case says Lara will school you, Bank Jr. Maybe stop him. Yeah, he's just like just too good for Chris. Just too good. Just too good. You know what I mean? You put Chris up against elite boxers. You know what I mean? He'd have to hope that Lara overnight just ages. If he ages really badly overnight, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. The trashing from Lara ain't worth the money. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly that. There's no money in that fight. Mundo. Yeah, Mundo. Yeah. We've got Beefy and Mundo in that family. That's a good one, actually. Mundo. Yeah. That name. I actually like Callum Smith, but the nickname, like, what's the nickname about? Mundo. What is it? Something to do with autism? I didn't know that. Listen, look at the etymology of that name, Mundo. Mundo. What's it got to do with autism? Someone said autism. I think it is. I can't see nothing there. The Mundo. Meaning. What's the definition? World. In Portuguese, it means the world. Okay. It's all good. I never got that name. Adari Pennant says beats. Lazibek Maljonov is a very good heavyweight prospect from Uzbekistan. Check him out. Feed Khabib. Says Lara is the undisputed champ of the Who Needs Him Club. Yeah. Lara's not an easy night's work, man. He's not an easy night's work. Let's just say that. He's just not that guy you go to for an easy night's work. Yeah, there's been talk that Vladimir Klitschko is fighting Lawrence Okoli in March. I've heard talk. Yeah. Not the cleverest matchup, is it? You know what I mean? Stylistically. Alexander, do you give McKean a chance against Moses on Saturday? Yeah, I do. I do. You do know Frank Warren's took a rematch clause. Made Dempsey sign a rematch clause. I'm not saying he will win it, but yeah, I do give him a shot. Yeah. Case K. Canelo barely beat Lara, and Canelo was in his prime. That's all you need to say right there. That's what I'm talking about. He barely beat Lara. Barely. Yep. Chris ain't in that league. He'd have to hope that Lara is just aged, an aged fighter. Chris isn't in that league. He can make it competitive if he goes back to the old way, throwing them whole load of punches. Case said a lot of people, including himself, thought Lara won. It was close, man. I've scored that one a few times, man. It went I don't know. Close one. Close one. What's Angelina Jolie trolling for? What's she been doing, man? Mad woman. Oh, let's go on websites. See what news stories. David Benavides and David Morrell. He doesn't like me. I don't like him. Well, you're not supposed to like each other. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be a fight. What was this? The LGBTQ? Yeah, man. All good. Yeah, Mayweather versus Lara. Yeah, that'd have been a good fight, isn't it? That'd have been a good one. Floyd would have got tested in that one. Really tested. Floyd would have to fight him inside. He'd have to fight him inside. Atari says, Beats, there's a lot more better qualities. A better quality of heavyweights now. Is that what you're saying, yeah? Napper, stop it, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it. I mean, Chris can do this. I mean, S.A. Beats, how much of a chance do you give Ishmael Davis against Borchak? I don't give him a shot. He hasn't got a shot. You know what I mean? Domestic level fighter. We lost to Josh Kelly last time out. You know what I mean? I don't give him a shot. Alexander. Zab Judah. Yeah, he gave Floyd a tough fight, didn't he? He did early on. You know what I mean? Till Floyd made them adjustments, man. You know what I mean? Hakeem, what's up, bro? Well, he did kind of duck him. He did kind of duck Lara because eventually Lara ended up with one of his 154-pound belts, and Floyd didn't even try to defend it. Yeah, he did kind of duck Lara. Feed could be, what do you think the most important quality a fighter needs to succeed at world level? It's hard to say, man, because with one, you need all the other qualities, isn't it? So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like, there are some fighters who don't have good chins, but they're pretty good. Like Klitschko, he didn't have a good chin, but he was good at protecting his chin with negative tactics, holding and clinching. And, you know, there's some fighters who don't have good footwork, but they have good timing with their punches. So, to a degree, against a certain ratio of opponent, you know, they'll do well until someone can expose the lack of footwork. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, because you could say, oh, you need a good chin, you need a good chin. Yeah, and then if you've got a good chin, and a weak defense, you know what I mean, you can still get stopped. You can get stopped on cuts or just shipping too much punishment. The referee will stop the fight. So it's hard to say, you know what I mean? Like, you could have many weaknesses and compensate for them in other ways. You could have a crappy gas tank, but you know, if you economize how much punches you throw per round and make, let's say you've land 5 power punches for the round, 2 jabs, as opposed to throwing 20 power punches and 5 jabs, then you can overcome it. You know what I mean? By timing, you know what I mean? Your fight, like, okay, I'm going to try and impress the judges when I rally with the last 20 seconds of the round. There's ways around a lot of stuff that you can't do. You know what I mean? But if you're going to eventually become a great fighter, you need to be able to do a few things. You know what I mean? Nah, Oscar didn't beat Floyd. Yeah. The Jose Luis Castillo fight was close. You know what I mean? Hakeem said Oscar gave him a better fight than Manny. Yeah, but you know, Floyd started picking them solo shots late on, kind of separating himself from Oscar championship rounds. Pete Khabib, Wilder stands out to me as the most limited fighter who made it at world level. Take away his power, and he's a journeyman. Deontay. Good old Deontay. Yeah. I wonder if we'll see him back in the ring. Let's have a look. If there's any news. Bronze Bomber. The Bronze Bomber. Deontay Wilder. Definitely, yeah. He had some pop in that right hand. Okay, Robert Garcia. He's saying that Klitschko shouldn't come back. Klitschko versus Dubois. I think Klitschko would fancy that fight, you know. I think he'd fancy it. And it's a fight that I think Danny could lose. Klitschko, you know, like, got very good boxing technique, and that jab will give Daniel. If Joe Joyce is, see, the thing is, yeah, if things, you see, this is what I'm saying. People will say, no, he'd kill Daniel. Daniel would kill him. Listen, Joe Joyce outboxed Daniel, and you can say, okay, I'll give Daniel the benefit of the doubt that, you know what I mean, he's a little more confident now. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. Joe Joyce beat Daniel Dubois, and Joe Joyce beat him on the jab, really, because Joe Joyce's right hand is very undeveloped. Klitschko's right hand, not undeveloped. Not at all. Yeah. I tell you what, yeah. Klitschko will land that right hand that he dropped Anthony Joshua with against Dubois. He will land it. Just like Hrgovic landed them right hands, Klitschko is landing that right hand. And his right hand is way more powerful than Hrgovic's. And if he connects with one of them right hands that dropped Anthony Joshua, then it's going to come down to how much Daniel wants it, how well he can take a shot. Because once that bomb hits you, then all bets are off the table. Yeah. Now, at 48, can he still produce a punch like that? Probably can. If Daniel catches him early, gets to him, roughs him up, then yeah, he could find himself some serious issues. But if Daniel gives Klitschko space, could be a lot of trouble. Could be a lot of trouble. Just take one right hand from Klitschko. One right hand. And Daniel, see, the thing is, yeah. Well, a lot of you in the thing. No, Daniel, do this, do that. Yo, when you fight Klitschko and you come forward, you know how powerful that right hand is. Daniel's going to fight him on the back foot. He's not going to try and take the right hand off. He's going to walk into it. He's going to walk into it. It's crazy. He's going to walk into the punch. Klitschko stays in shape. Klitschko ain't eating donuts. Not doing that. He's not in the club. He's not doing that. He probably hasn't put on more than 5 pounds from when he retired against AJ. We got 2B bros, 2B ST bros. He hasn't put on no weight. I would pick Klitschko to beat Dillian Whyte if they were to match them up now. I'd pick him to beat a few fighters. He'd outbox Deontay Wilder. If Wilder can catch him with one shot, it'd be serious trouble. But hey, you know what Klitschko was doing to Wilder in the sparring sessions, yeah? He was using him like the gym mop. Yeah. No joke, man. Yeah, he lives the life. That man lives the life. About 48, man. Yeah. We'll see him it. You know what I mean? Let's see how him and a Coley. I'll be interested in watching it. I don't think it's a great matchup. In theory. What happened with the Tates, man? I didn't catch the whole of the news story. 21 million they made off their social media dealings. And they didn't want to pay the tax man. They got themselves in trouble. That's because the tax man would have took half of it. They only took half the money. They only took half the money. AI judge, yeah? Yeah. What was he saying? Will it be sensory? You know what I mean? Like something that just picks up what they sense is a good punch, or is it going to be like CompuBox? We're just going to have a CompuBox judge. Is that what it is? I mean, we'll see, innit? We'll see. Hopefully the fight don't go the distance. I don't care who wins, to be honest. I don't care who wins. I just hope it don't go the distance. We'll see someone get stopped. Don't get knockout. Wow. So good, man. Tyson Fury is quiet, yeah. Grown one, mad beard, innit? What's up with the beard? The beard looks mad off, innit? KSK. I think Dylan Klitschko beats Dylan. Yeah, he beats Klitschko. Definitely beats Wilder. I mean, this Wilder here, yeah, he beats him. Too quick for Wilder, man. Too clever. As soon as he unloads that right hand on Wilder, it's over for him. And see, he's not just going to be looking for one. See, Wilder, he just looks for the right, but Klitschko's setting his one up, setting up the 1-2. Not that Wilder doesn't set his up, but he doesn't do much else, really. Yeah. Klitschko, I mean, Fury just wants the purse. He don't care if he gets knocked out. Just wants the purse. No, I don't blame him. He's had his time, innit? He's done his thing. You know what I mean? Jaya Patai fights in New Zealand, in Australia. Need to start getting some unification fights, man. Who's this Hopkins against who? Oh, is that Joe Smith? That's Joe Smith when he punched him through the ropes. Oh, man. Fury might have mentally checked out. He's probably just doing it for the money. We will see Saturday, says KSK. Klitschko versus Bacoli. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that one, man. Hello, yeah, I mean, like, it's a good matchup, actually. It's a good matchup. It's a good matchup. Good matchup. Yeah. What's the ayahuasca? Yeah, he took the ayahuasca. Wilder. A. What's a good fight for Fabio Wardley next? They'll have to go through the rankings and select his fight, isn't it? I'm not sure it will be a good fight for him, actually. It'll be a good fight for him. Depends what level they think they're at. If they think they're ready to mix with the big boys, then you know what I mean? Step up. Or does he need more training wheel fights? I don't think beating Fraser Clark makes him elite. I don't think it does. Adari thinks they should get rid of the cruiserweight division because the majority of them are heavyweights. Okay. Well, no gap between 12 stone 7 and guys who can weigh up to 18, 19 stone. That's crazy. I think the cruiserweight division serves its purpose. Case thinks Cody is too risky. Yeah, Upper Tie might need to move up for the big money fights, man, because it looks like Golden Boy and Ramirez and Gerber. They're dragging their feet, innit? They're dragging their feet. Dragging their feet, man. Don't know why. Well, they don't want to take the hands from Jai. Don't want the hands. That's why I big up Jack Massey. You know what I mean? He's the only one from Benchum stable who stepped up and took on Jai. Was Jack Massey. The rest of them, they didn't want it. They didn't want it. Moses Atoma versus Jai Opataya would be a good fight, says Adari. Hey, look, man. Let's see what you can do after this fight here, man, with Dempsey McKean. You know what I mean? It's okay putting him in fantasy matchups. He's beat Marius Wack. Now, if he can clean up Dempsey McKean, then okay. You know what I mean? We can, you know what I mean, start analyzing certain fights, some matchups. But not yet. Not yet. I'm not really willing to do matchups with this kid here, like with, I mean, for cruiserweight champions or ranked heavyweights. I'm not willing to do that yet. Let's let the process run its course, man. Him and Dempsey McKean. It's a good fight. That's a good fight for him right there. It's a good fight for him. Very good fight. If he can look good in that, he can move on. Okay, Mr. Merkel says Dempsey McKean is 25 to win to 1 to win on points. Wow, that's not a bad bet, is it? 25 to win. Okay, so I mean, how would you form that bet? You take a little punt on that 25 to 1, and then you do whatever to cover your split in it, like I don't know, KO in or whatever. 25 to 1. Wow. Thompson, if McKean drags him into deep water, then it gets interesting. Yes, it does. Indeed. Because, like, has he went 8 rounds yet? How much rounds has he been? Let's see how much rounds. What's the most rounds that young Moses has been? Let me have a look. Moses Atoma. What's that, people? Where's his boxer page? It's always hard to find his boxer. I put his amateur box record up, but then put the pro box record up. Right, let me go back. Probably missed it. Okay. Who is it? What's the amateur record? All right, there you go. There you go. Okay, the Maris Watt fight was scheduled for 10. I mean, obviously it didn't go 2. And before, I think he had a scheduled for 10 that went 2. This man, like flipping. No, this is what I'm saying. People are, all right, he's done a couple of 6-rounders in 2023 on the bounce, on the bounce. Everything else has been 1 round, 2 rounds, 1 round, 2 rounds. If Dempsey can survive the initial blitz, it's all good, isn't it? It's all good. Tom said he's never been too impressed by McKean, although he gave Hrgovic a good fight. Gave Hrgovic a very good fight, man. I'd argue he was ahead, arguably, or it was not, maybe not ahead. It was probably even. It was probably even. Tom says 25-1 is worth a punt. Of course it is, man. Of course it is. Of course it is. Against a kid with 10 fights? Beat Khabib. Never seen Fisher fight. Just know about the Bosch, assuming he will KO Allen. Allen just blagging them paydays. Blagging them paydays. And even on the week of the fight, he snitched on himself. This is the first time I've had all the training camp. I've only trained 5 weeks, the most for a fight. I mean, what? Man, listen, if I was Eddie Hearn or the organizers of the event, he wouldn't get near the boxing ring. You wouldn't get near it. People paying their hard-earned pay-per-view. I remember just the other month, like it was yesterday, when he quit after that abysmal performance against Fraser Clark, and he gets another shot at big money. Tell you what, Dave. Dave plays like he's a bit of a simpleton, but he's not simple. I mean, Dave really robbing the bank, bro. Really, I robbed the bank, boy. Really robbing it. Good luck to him, though. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All I can say is, and we won't stop. We always knew you make it, even though your player hated. Still made it to the top. Can't hate on the player. You know what I mean? Can't hate on the player. Zerdo has to fight Dorticus, says Napa. He's still mandatory. Is Dorticus still hanging around? S.A. Fisher will likely KO Allen, but I ain't saying much. Beat Khabib. I remember when Heard tossed him to Ortiz as a kid with 10 fights. He went a few rounds though, didn't he? He went a few rounds. I wonder how Fisher's going to play it. Imagine if Dave knocked him out. Oh, dear. Alexander said Dave Allen was actually quite sharp in the public workout. I was quite surprised. He needs to be because he's fighting someone who's pretty limited. You know what I mean? Beat Khabib. Paid him about 10K as well. Doncaster, Delaware, 10 grand fighting Luis Ortiz. Yeah. Well, I wonder how much Luis Ortiz got for that. You got a lot more than Dave. You know what I mean? How many fights did he have on Matchroom? He had the awful fight against Wilder's trainer, Malik. That fight was awful. That was absolutely awful. Yeah, what a horrible fight that was. Malik, bloody hell. Malik, man. Freed Khabib, Luis Ortiz brought over to England to beat up some fat kid from Doncaster. Yeah. Dave did all right in that fight, though. He did all right. He did all right against Tony Yoka as well. He did okay in terms of surviving. I think he got stopped in the last against Yoka. He was taking a beating though, man. See, it's a good fight for him because like Fisher doesn't have David Price's skills. Like Pricey kept him on the end of that jab, innit? And beat him up inside. Pricey gave him oh gosh. They had to put the oxygen mask on Dave at the end. He took a whackling. Wow. And Billy versus Sarjo. Yeah, it's a good fight, man. Good fight. Definitely a good fight. But then again, so is Pacheco against Steve Nelson as well. Some good 168 fights. There are some good ones. Definitely some good ones. Ah. That's David A. That's not the grape. Oh yeah, it is the grape. Gang grape. Gang grape. You know what I mean? That was crazy. I have to learn how to link my these streams into YouTube, into Twitter, I should say. Oh no, is that the one with what's his name again, man? Julius Francis, former British heavyweight champion at Box Park. Oh no, that was scary. That was scary, man. Oh man, what's this nutter? Oh, you nutter! You know you're messing with him. He's a former British heavyweight champion, bro. Calm down. The former British heavyweight champion. Oh yeah, it was just one of them in a one bling. Put him out, man. Put him on his side. No need to follow up. There's one hit. 20 years ago, Andre Ward. Wow, what is the time though? Okay, is that his debut? Wow. He fights a bit like Johnny Melfa from the UK, but just better at the stuff. Johnny, I don't know. I sometimes I wonder how Andre Ward made it. Yeah, no real power. He wasn't the fastest. But somehow he became really difficult to beat. I wonder why. And wow. Gotta give him credit. Gotta give him credit. All credit. Didn't have a long reach for a super middle. 20 years ago, he turned pro. Wow. He retired 7 years ago. So 13-year career. Is that right? 2004. Yeah, 17-year, 13-year career, pro career, 13-year pro career. 32 fights. That's not a lot, is it? That's quite a low number of fights. 13 fights over, no, 32 fights over 13 years. What is that? I can divide. Smarten up, Nas. It's not that much anyway. It's not that much. Not that much. Not that much at all. Wow. Napa. Jamal Charlo is back next year versus Thomas Lamama. Your thoughts apparently at 168. Not sure I really care, to be honest, about that fight. Mr. Xavier Beats, do you think the talent level in boxing is deep enough for the Saudis to keep having stacked cards? Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. 100%. As long as they're prepared to keep losing a bit of money, they can keep turning them cards out. Yeah. Beat Khabib. Andre Ward needed a third glove for his head. Oh no. Anthony Mackinson, not the most captivating boxer to watch at times, but his style was very effective. Yeah, it was. It was. Tone said one of the best spoilers I've seen. He was least favored with the bookies to win the Super Six, even with the gold medal. Yeah, he beat Kessler. That's when he peaked everyone's radar, when he beat Kessler. And he just went on and on and on and just kept winning. Just kept winning. 32 and 0, 16 inside the distance. Wow. Tone said Crutch looked scared at times in that fight. he didn't have to handle the aggression, did he? Beat Khabib he liked Ward humbling Crutch, beat him with one hand. Case said HBO tried to set up Ward and get smashed by Kovalev. Triple G ducked Ward, so they had Ward move up to fight Kovalev. Man, the second Kovalev fight, man. When he caught Kovalev with that right hand that shook him to his core. Wow, that was deep. That was deep. Triple G didn't want to know about Andre Ward. He didn't want to know about it. Spears, those who liked the Triple G fight, I mean, thought he didn't want to know about it. Wasn't interested. He would have beat Triple G. He would have beat him. Yeah, Feed Khabib says Triple G had nothing forward. Yeah, he would have been beaten. He wouldn't have got knocked out. He would have went the distance comfortably, but he would have been beaten. Anthony Mackin, if Usyk retires after Saturday, how can he be ranked amongst the great heavyweights when his supporters claim that Joshua is an overrated bum and Fury wasn't as good as advertised? Well, people talk crap in it about, what I mean? They're good heavyweights, man. Fury and Usyk and Fury and AJ. They're good heavyweights. Yeah, Anthony, I think Usyk is an all-time great talent. I think so. Even Lennox Lewis said he would have done good in any era. Man, all that if fighting AJ crap, no way. You know what I mean? He couldn't do what Danny Dubois did to AJ. He couldn't. He couldn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, when he beat up Chad Dawson case. Yeah, I remember that one. Napa Fitness Triple G, too small for Ward. He wasn't small for all them junior middleweights he pulled up to middleweight to defend his crown, like Curtis Stevens, who was the Japanese guy. Rosado. No, Curtis Stevens weren't a light middle though. But Rosado, the Japanese guy. Feed Khabib. He said beat Calzaghe, in his opinion. A close fight. Yeah. Abe Sanchez was a disgrace, Case K, when he said all that about that demographic of American boxers don't sell. Disgrace. Yeah. But I tell you what, in saying that, Triple G was willing to go up to 168 to fight Carl Froch, but not Andre Ward. That's what I remember. Yeah, man. Callum Denton says Triple G, the man. You're a fanboy. You're a fanboy. I'm not going to read your comment because you're a fanboy. Yeah, I mean. And I think Kovalev did beat Ward. But you know what I mean, you saying he's the man when he blatantly ducked Andre Ward. Nah, I'm not going to read your comment. I'm not going to read your comment. He blatantly ducked the man. Blatantly ducked him. Clean it up. Call it as it is. Then you can get your comments read. But if you're going to do that fanboy, you're going to be ignored. You're going to be ignored. He blatantly ducked Andre Ward. Blatantly. And it's people like you who allowed the environment where he could get away with that. Blowing smoke up the guy constantly. He ducked Andre Ward. He ducked Andre Ward. He ducked him. He ducked him. He ducked him. Robert Kelly, how old is Triple G now? Any chance of a comeback? Now, I don't want to see Triple G. I mean, how long has he been out there? Triple G ain't coming back, man. He made enough money from that DAZN deal, man. You know what I mean? He made enough money from his DAZN deal. He don't need to go back. You know what I mean? Anthony Mack and Golovkin should donate his brain to medical research after he dies. Yeah, like Abe Sanchez talking all that crap. You know what I mean? And like, a lot of Triple G's fan base, they were was on some covert racism as well. You know what I mean? There was some covert racist crap. You didn't need to fight Ward. Nah. Of course he doesn't need to fight. He doesn't need to fight anyone. Who said he has to fight anyone? Definitely ducked it. Robert Kelly Loma is brilliant, but dare I say he's been a letdown at pros. No, he's had a good pro career. He's had a good pro career. You know what I mean? He's had a decent pro career. Was somebody saying he retired today? Was it an official retirement? Let me see. Okay, retired. Oh, he's denying rumors. Oh, they're saying he's retired. That's the Daily Sports. How reliable are they? What's going on there? We'll see it. Done well, man. Done well in his career. There's some good fights, man. So how comes he was prepared to fight Carl Froch at 168 then? Why was he prepared to do that? I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Doesn't really bother me. Canelo. Um, yeah, he fought Canelo at 168, didn't he? Yeah, he fought Canelo for 168. Was that for undisputed? Yeah. Or were you going to say, oh, he was due to go up? Nah, man, nah. He went up because the money was there. That's why he went up. You fancied that fight as a cash grab? Yeah, I'll fight him at 168. You won't fight Ward though. It's a joke. Absolute joke. If you support that, you're a lame. You are a lame. Total lame. And Triple G was a good fighter, but if you can't acknowledge that he ducked Ward, then you're a lame. Case said the same people who said Triple G shouldn't move up to fight Ward have fake credit to Brook for moving up 2 weight classes to fight him. Yeah. It's always convenient when they want to phrase it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's the time there? 1:15. Robert Kelly. Queensbury will stump up the cash for a tournament to fight Pulev to try to be youngest world champ. That doesn't count. That's not a full belt. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yeah. When Mike Tyson became youngest champion, he wasn't fighting for no degular. You know what I mean? When Floyd Patterson became the youngest, he wasn't fighting for no degular. So it doesn't count. Yeah. You never seen Ward fight at 168? He's fought 168 his whole career. What other weight did he fight at? Did he start at 160? I don't think he did. Then he moved up to 175. The fight was there if he wanted it, yeah? Abe Sanchez started talking a whole load of crap, whole load of stuff that I'm not going to bring up, yeah? And it was borderline racist, just like the fans were. I'm not going to go into it because you turn it around and say, I'm racist. I know how people stay, yeah? They said a lot of racial, used a lot of racial propaganda to get out of the fight, right? It is what it is, yeah? If you don't know, then you don't know, okay? I'm not here to entertain no bull crap. You know what I mean? Anthony Mackin says he needs to see more aggression from Atoma this weekend. More aggression? He's been pretty aggressive. I mean, yeah, he only fought a 168 the one time for the cash grab late on his career. Yeah. What did Abel say about African Americans not selling tickets and all that crap? Yeah. Yeah. Anything he could. He said a lot of crap. Said a lot of crap. Didn't want the fight, man. But it's what it is. I like Triple G. Yeah, of course you didn't hear it because people only hear what they want to hear. Of course you didn't hear it. You're a Triple G fan. Of course you didn't hear it. Who do you think Fabio Waterly? Fabio. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. As long as it's someone good, then I'm good with it. They were talking about I can't remember what they said. As long as it's someone good. Yeah, he did make him quit, but yeah, there was some dodgy body punches in there. Some of the body punches were a bit moody from Andre. Can't lie. You know what I mean? Gotta tell the truth. He did throw some moody ones. Sorry about that. Threw me off the screen. Threw me off the screen. Right. Case K. Abel used the DRIDE Triple G the way he talked about Triple G, like it was some hero worship. Yeah, until Triple G got the zone deal and they would have cut him in. Yeah. You BITCH, yeah. But you go interject race into the topic. Why you didn't want to fight? Good, good. I'm glad Triple G bun him. Triple G bun him, bro. Bun him. Nice one. Triple G went for Jonathan Banks and said, I'm keeping my money, bro. I am keeping my money. Like a bad habit, Esther. Got rid of him. Abe thought he was going to get paid. Nah, bro. He'll pay you at the old rate. You weren't giving up the bag. Yeah, his fights weren't that popular, to be honest. Like, I think the Jacobs fight was pretty popular, but that wasn't like, that wasn't pay-per-view, I don't remember, or anything like that. That was a close fight as well. Very close. Jacobs was unlucky not to get a draw. Very unlucky not to get a draw. You know what I mean? Alexander said Abel threw Triple G under the bus when he lost to Canelo in the rematch. He stayed in the ring and celebrated the Canelo win. Did he? Oh, gosh. He went with Jonathan Banks, didn't it? Jonathan wasn't asking for the bag. Jonathan just wanted the gig. He weren't making the Abel Sanchez demands. Yeah. It's all good, man. What are Triple G's best wins? List it down. I can read them out. What were his best wins? Danny Jacobs. Who else? 5 best wins for Triple G. 5 best wins. David Lemieux would have to be 1. Yeah, David Lemieux. Even though Lemieux had been beaten a couple of times, hadn't he? Who beat him? The Mexican guy beat Lemieux. And who beat him first time around? Who beat him around? Can't remember now. Rubio, that's the one. Yeah, Rubio. Yeah. Yeah, Rubio, he beat Lemieux. That's it. Rubio, yeah, that's the one, Tom. That's the one. Then he got beaten up again after that, didn't he? He got beaten again after. Nah, Curtis Stevens crushed him. He crushed Curtis Stevens. Lemieux. Billy made him look silly. Remember when Billy gave David Lemieux the boxing lesson? That was one of Billy's probably best performances. Martinez duck Cotto, duck Canelo. Boy. Cotto gave Martinez a beating. Packed him up nicely. Gave him an absolute hiding. Billy Joe, yeah, did well. Did well. Alexander said Triple G's best win might be Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs. There's not much there. That's why I'm asking you guys to put down his 5 best wins. His 5 best wins. What Triple G's best 5? Let me go to his ledger. Let's go. Let's have a look. Golovkin, 5 best wins. So Murata, Deremeta, Derevyanchenko. That was a close one in my opinion. Steve Rose, Vanis Marta Rosen, Daniel Jacobs, Kell Brook. Kell Brook's one of his best wins. Dominic Wade, David Lemieux, Willie Monroe Jr., Martin Murray, Marco Antonio Rubio, Daniel Gill, Osumanu, Curtis Stevens, Matthew Macklin, Ashida, Rosado, Gregorius Proska. The other names, I can't remember them, man. Wow. Case. Murray was a good win. Yeah, that's one of his probably better wins in terms of names. Yeah, and Macklin. Guys like Macklin and Martin Murray. Yeah, they're some of his best wins. Steve Rose. Those things could be. Yeah, but probably Steve Rose is up there. Do you remember how scared Billy Joe Saunders was of Golovkin? He was petrified of Golovkin. He was pathetic at times. He was so scared. Sergio Martinez is fighting this weekend. Needs the dough, man. They've got to eat. That's how fighters eat. It's by doing what they're doing. Surely, didn't Sergio make some money out of the sport, though? He might be doing it for the love rather than the money. Depends how he invested his dough, though. Lots of them end up back in the ring. Yeah. Not too long, people. Not too long before the big day. Not too long. Tom thinks Pirog would have schooled Triple G. It's a shame that he had chronic back issues. Yeah, remember when he stopped Jacobs? It was pretty good, man. Dimitri Pirog was pretty good. But it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. He must be gutted because he missed out on some big persons. And he would have been a key player between 160 and 168. He definitely had the frame to perhaps go 168. Freed Khabib, solid wins versus Macklin and Murray. Nothing great, though. Yeah. Hopkins was a great middleweight champion, greater middleweight champion than Canelo, says that Alexander. Case K, Triple G's top 5 wins. Danny Jacobs, Kelbrook, Martin Murray, Macklin, William Monroe. Thompson, unreal skills. Who are we talking about? Hopkins or Triple G? Sergio was calling out Oscar and Mayweather a few years back. Oh, Pirog. Yeah, Pirog had some skills, man. Remember when he dealt with Danny Jacobs? He really dealt with Jacobs at that. Unbeaten Jacobs. He pinged up Danny that day, man. Gave him a beating, man. Yeah. And shortly after that, his career was over. It was crazy. Callum Denton, Triple G, the greatest middleweight since Bernard. So what does that really say? Bernard was undisputed. Was Triple G undisputed? Yeah, they were saying Triple G were the greatest. Lots of people. Yeah. Then he got cancer after that fight, man. Recovered well, though. Pavlik versus Triple G would have been a war. This feat could be, yeah, it would have been a good fight. Hey, listen, people. Been good. But I think I've got the talking bug out of my system. I'm going to go to sleep. Peace.